Another awful feature introduced in Java 9 is the ability to implement private methods in an interface. When I first heard about this, I was like, are you kidding me? This is probably the worst thing that has ever happened to Java. What are private methods? Their implementation detail. Why should they be allowed in interfaces? I have no idea. You need to ask the team behind Java. Here's what some people say about why we need this feature. As part of writing these static methods, which we shouldn't write in the first place, we might end up with some repetitive logic. So we can refactor our code and extract that redundant logic into a private method inside an interface. That is why this feature has been requested and added to interfaces. Terrible. As I have said several times throughout this section, interfaces are contracts. They should not have code, no implementation, no static methods, no private methods, no field, nothing. Just method declarations, period. Again, when John tells me why we need these features in interfaces, I know he knows nothing about interfaces and object-oriented programming in general. That's why he hates it. And he loves functional programming because in functional programming, he doesn't have to worry about any of these subtle yet important details. He doesn't need to hide the implementation detail. He doesn't need to understand the differences between tightly and loosely coupled code and how to use interfaces to achieve a loosely coupled design. Just to clarify, I'm not saying functional programming is useless or object-oriented programming is superior. Not at all. They're both great paradigms for building software, and they have their own uses. All I am saying is that people like John hate object-oriented programming because they didn't learn it properly. They didn't learn the essential concepts and techniques and ended up writing ugly, unmaintainable, and complex code. That doesn't make object-oriented programming rubbish. Just because you don't know how to use something properly doesn't mean it's bad. That's all I'm saying. Next, we're going to talk about one of the popular interview questions.